Hello there, bottle community. It's me, Daniel, back here with another update. I got a lot of stuff to show and it's a lot of really cool stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and start this now. Um, for the first record, I finally completed my UK first pressing Beatle collection, with the exception of Please Please Me, which I have a fourth pressing of, which is still from '63. But this one right here is original stereo first pressing of Yellow Submarine. Here's the spine on it, and as you can see, it doesn't have any of the printing credit on the back. So yeah, 2 lines, original copy. Here's the disc. It has the sold in UK text, so it is an original. Nice heavy vinyl, and it's VG plus excellent condition. Really, really happy to get this one, and it has the original inner sleeve as well, which I'll show. Here's the inner sleeve on it, just because I took it out of the little plastic cover. But it is the original black inner. Next is one that I actually found at the flea market. I've been wanting this for a very long time, but it is a very difficult to come across. When you'll see it, you'll automatically know why. I've just been looking for it for a long time. The price was right, and it's in very nice condition with the insert, so I figured I'd pull the trigger and get it. It's an original. Well, it initially came out '68 and it was auto-coupled. This is actually a 1970 pressing that isn't auto-coupled, but I really don't mind because it's still, same labels, same inserts and everything. So, this is Trout Mess Replica by Captain Beefheart. This is a 1970 pressing on straight in very nice condition. As you could probably assume, most of these that you find are probably going to be in pretty good condition, just like that Wildman Fisher album that Zappa did on Bizarre. Let me show the insert first, because most of the time when I see this, it doesn't even have the insert. So we'll examine this Trout Mask Replica with a picture of Captain Beefheart when he was younger. All the drawings are done by the one and only Mascara Snake. This album is pretty fast and bulbous, so I've listened to this album probably 6 or 7 times since I've got it, and you might think I'm a madman, but it's growing on me. I liked it. I liked it a lot. The first time I listened to it, don't get me wrong, I've listened to this album a lot, but it's just recently I've been getting into it. Maybe because I picked up a copy. And here's the disc. It's on straight, pink labels, white black text, side 1 and side 2 right here. Really nice condition disc. And here's the second disc as well. They don't have the original straight inners. I really need to get those. I just put them in poly-lined inner sleeves for now, because they just came in white inners. Now I'd like to show some dollar bin finds. This first one is, it's okay. It could definitely be upgraded, but it's just one that I actually don't see too terribly often. And this is David Peel and the Lower East Side Have a Marijuana. This is I believe their first album on Electro right here. This was in the dollar bin, so I figured I'd get it. It has the original black inner, and it's on the Electro Red label. Good plus disc, but it played back just fine, so. This next one, all these for the next few are going to be dollar bin. And this one is exceptionally beat for the cover, and the disc looks absolutely horrendous, but it actually plays back really nicely. It was a big shock for me. But this is one that, it's just a collection filler, essentially, until I get one with the insert. We're only in it for the money by the Mothers. And when I tell you, this thing is in horrible condition, the only thing that urged me to get it was that it was $1. But it played back really nicely, so I can't really complain. Has the Verve inner sleeve right here. And it is on the blue label. Yeah, like I said, it's missing the insert, but one day I'll get one with the insert and be happy with it. This is a white label promo of Sladist by Slade. Pretty okay condition. A lot of these came from the same collection as someone named Miss Smonk, who just wanted to write her name on everything. So thanks, Susan. And here's the inner right here. And I think she took it to the labels as well. And it is a white label promo though, so I figured why not. I don't have any Slade. Here's another dollar bin one right here. This is Elvis Costello, Armed Forces. I haven't listened to this one yet. I have only one other Elvis Costello record in my collection, this year's Model. I really enjoyed that, but I haven't really listened to too much of him, so I figured I'd pick this up and see what else he's got. This is another one from that same collection, Arlo Guthrie, Running Down the Road, Mrs. Smook. I wonder if she took it to the labels this one as well. I know some of them have rating on the labels and some of them don't. But yeah, this is the only other Arlo Guthrie I have besides like his greatest hits and Alice's Restaurant. And this is on the 68 red label, orange and red label, two-tone, the original reprise in her. I don't think this one's from that collection because it doesn't have any writing on it. This is the best of Peter and Gordon. I figured why not. I don't have this one yet from them, so, you know, if I could just get anything with the sort of essential tracks, I'd be happy with it. And it's on the Capital Starline series. So, here's one I didn't have by ELP. This is Tarkus. It's a first issue, dollar bin. It's actually not too bad a condition. Definitely playable. And has the original inner sleeve. And here's the disc. I finally found an original, this one, and this is one of the only originals that was missing from my collection for this. This is Elton John, Madman Cross the Water. Has a nice booklet inside. I didn't realize that it originally had a booklet. And I guess that's it for the booklet. And it's on Uni. This is the last one from the dollar bin finds, and this is one that I also just got on 8-track recently. This is Green is Blues by Al Green. I don't have any Al Green vinyl in my collection whatsoever, so I figured why not get it. And it's on High Records. And here's the disc. Side 2 is pretty well worn though, so, I mean side 1 is. Alright, so I'm going to go on to some more flea market finds. Now, this first one is a massive upgrade for me. Massive, massive upgrade. And I'm very, very stoked to have this in pretty nice condition. This is an upgrade for my mono copy of Pet Sounds by the Beach Boys. No seam splits, barely any ring wear, fully legible spine. Just really nice condition. And let me get the disc now. It has the original inner, but I have the disc in a poly-lined one. And the disc is just in beautiful condition. I was very happy to get this. This is a reissue, I believe, from 2008. And this is just to have a play copy of this because my other copy is an original, and I don't want to always play the original. This is a mono copy of the Psychedelic Sounds of the 13th Floor Elevators. This is the Sundays reissue. And this one actually has a spine on it, unlike the original. And here's the disc. They try to replicate that yellow and black International Artist label. Doesn't look too bad. Here's another original for my Grateful Dead collection. This is Blues for Allah. And it's in a really nice condition. It's one I've never even seen before from them. And it's in a really nice condition as well. Here's the insert. And here's the disc. Now here's one, I didn't realize it was an import copy when I got it, but it was cheap so I got it, and it's a big upgrade for me. This is Electric Warrior by T-Rex, and this is also a Canadian pressing. There's a spine on it. I believe it has litho in Canada down there. Yep, printed in Canada. And here's the gatefold. And let me show the disc. It's on Reprise or Reprise. And yeah, it's a pretty nice condition Canadian copy. These next two are upgrades as well. This first one's a massive upgrade with the insert. Really, really nice condition. This is After the Gold Rush by Neil Young. Fully legible spine on it, which my other one that I had didn't even really have a spine. And here's the disc on Reprise. Beautiful condition. Just beautiful. Has the original inner sleeve as well as the original poster, which it's so cool how the poster is that it looks like they took all his handwritten lyrics and just taped them together. Really, really cool. This is a big upgrade as well. This one's in just near mint condition. It's absolutely beautiful. It's an original copy of Harvest by Neil Young. Just no seam splits, no ring wear. Just excellent, excellent condition. And it has the insert right here. And here's the disc in the original inner sleeve, and this is just a beautiful copy. Looks like it's almost never been played. Let me see if I get good light on that. It's just a nice glossy minty disc. Here's a UK pressing right here. This is the best of the Youngbloods. This was only a few dollars, so I figured why not. It has a lot of really good songs on it. Of course, Get Together, Grizzly Bear, Darkness, Darkness, CC Rider. Pretty nice condition copy as well. It has the original inner sleeve, and it is on the orange RCA Victor label. I surprisingly didn't have a copy of this besides the German copy, so I figured I'd get this copy. It was only a few dollars. This is Straight Up by Badfinger, US copy. And it's, I believe, a Winchester pressing, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Winchester. Played pretty nicely, so I figured, why not get it? This is the last record I needed to complete my Creedence Clearwater Revival collection, so now I have all their stuff as well. This is Mardi Gras, which in my opinion is their weakest album, and I just never see it around, but I finally found a copy, so I figured I'd get it. And this disc is just, if you think Dynaflex is bad, this is like 10 times thinner than Dynaflex. This is straight up just near paper plate material. It's insane. It's got a lot of bend to it. And here's a copy of the Lovin' Spoonful, You're a Big Boy Now. It has a sticker on it, so I figured why not. It has the original inner as well. Hole punch in the corner, though. And the disc is pretty nice, and this was only $1, so I figured why not get it. And now I'm going to go on to some tapes that I found. So I've only found one cassette this month, and that cassette is Purple Rain by Prince and the Revolution. So I got a lot of rare 8-tracks to show. A lot of these titles you just don't really find on the 8-track format too often, so I'm going to start it with The Zombies, Odyssey, and Oracle. Keep in mind the label is pretty worn on it, but just having a copy of Odyssey and Oracle on 8-track is a pretty crazy feeling. Here's a flat pack sort of labeled Inagata Davida by Iron Butterfly. Here's the first album by Buffalo Springfield. Here's an original Disraeli Gears by Cream. Very early style label on this one. This one sounded stellar. This one has the original Ampex slipcase. It's Electric Ladyland Volume 1 by Jimi Hendrix. Let me take out this tape. Here's the debut album by Neil Young. Here's Harvest by Neil Young. Here is Bob Dylan's Greatest Hits. This is Donovan Barabajagal. I had to glue the label back on this one. This one, both labels had come off. This is Donovan's Greatest Hits. Electric Warrior by T-Rex. Green River by Creedence Clearwater Revival. The Soft Parade by The Doors. We Went to Different Schools Together by the Jaggers. And lastly, Abbey Road by the Beatles. So I do want to thank you guys for watching, and just to remind you guys, I do have a contest going on that it is themed in 2, so please be sure to watch my video on it if you're interested, because the worst that'll happen is you could win a free gift card. So I do thank you guys for all the support that I get as well.